Good afternoon, y'all. I want to share my grocery haul with you. I'll start off with this bag. A girl made this for me, I don't know, 30 years ago. You just stuff it with grocery bags, and then there's a little hanger, and you hang them up. It's come in handy. I've used it. Yeah, it's been 30 years. Ooh, okay. Now, I took the time to go through and look at my grocery list and to add up things. And just now looking, I realize I don't think they charge me for my eggs. Am I crazy? Did they? I don't see it on here. They didn't charge me for the eggs. That's why my grocery bill was so low. Oh, well, I'll call them, you know. To be honest, that's the right thing to do. Anyway, from what I remember when I was placing my order, 60 eggs was $22 and some change, making each egg 37 cents each. So, wow. I can't believe that. I'm speechless. Okay. I bought a loaf of just plain old wheat bread, Kroger wheat bread. Bought 2 cans, and it was $1.99. 2 cans of no salt diced tomatoes. They were 89 cents. And there was a coupon, a store coupon, or they were on sale, so I got them for 78 cents. A can of Star-Kissed solid white albacore tuna, $1.49 minus the coupon for 50 cents. It was 99 cents. Let's see, 16-ounce extra sharp cheddar cheese, $4.29. A 2-pack of unsalted butter was $7.99 or $4 or $1 a stick. Coffee. I didn't get the brand that I love, which is Folgers Black Silk Dark Roast. It was $12.99. And as much as I love that coffee, I was not going to pay $12.99. So I got this Kroger brand. It's medium dark, and it's Colombian. It was $8.99, and there was a coupon for $1, so I got it for $7.99, and that's for 24 ounces. And finally, I got my Martha White self-rising cornmeal mix. It was $4.99 for a 5-pound bag. They haven't had it for a while, or I just overlooked it or whatever, but I was happy to get that. Next, Kroger popcorn. It is, what does that say? 30 ounces for $2.99. The last time I bought popcorn was in October, and I just ate a bag, I think, last week. You know, I had said earlier that I don't eat popcorn very much, 3 or 4 times a year. Well, I have found that I can eat this without my dentures in. It's a good snack for me to have when I don't feel like cooking or whatever. So I went ahead and bought me some more. It was pretty good as far as, filling me up and, just when I needed a little something. So that was a good deal. And then I got Kroger old-fashioned oats, the kind that takes 5 minutes. This is 42 ounces, 2 pounds or 10 ounces. And it was $3.99 with a 40-cent coupon. It was $3.59. That makes lots of breakfast. I like to take my oatmeal and put raisins and a little butter. I don't enjoy my oatmeal cooked with milk, and I don't usually put sugar. I don't ever put sugar in my oatmeal. but I always put cinnamon in there. Let me see, what else I got here? Okay, I got 15 bean soup, $2.99. I can remember when it was so much cheaper. And it is 20 ounces, and I can make about 3 meals out of that. And when I cook about a third of a package, and each third of a package will make me about 2 meals. So that's a pretty cheap way to go. You know, if you have a family, I used to cook this for my family, and I'd cook the whole thing and it'd be all gone. Then I bought some kielbasa, Kroger brand. It's 14 ounce. It was $3.39. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to use part of it in my bean soup, and the other part I'm going to use for, I'm going to put cabbage, carrots, potatoes, and onions in there. And saying that made me realize I didn't get my onions, but I have one onion. Well, that's okay. And then I got this Kroger hardwood smoked bacon. It is a 22 ounce package. It was $6.99. And let's see, serving size is 2 slices. And that's enough, you know, because 2 slices has 250 milligrams of sodium. So if I just have a breakfast of, say, oatmeal and not, you know, with maybe a fourth of a teaspoon of salt added to the oatmeal, that won't be too bad. Or I can make potato soup and put a little bacon on top. Okay. Now I'm going to pause this video, put these things up, and then I'll be back. Okay, next. I have 5 sweet potatoes here. Those were $2.67. And I think I'll go ahead and bake off all of these, and then that way they'll be ready for either to have for lunch or dinner. And as much as I'd like to have candied sweet potatoes, my stomach just won't let me. But candied sweet potatoes, oh, they're so good. Okay, and then I got a rutabaga, kind of along the lines of a turnip. They come with wax on them. You peel them and cook them. You can either boil them or you can roast them in the oven. And I love them. I love them with pinto beans, coleslaw, cornbread. I got bananas. They were $1.23. And this head of cabbage, there's not a very big head of cabbage in there, but it got lots of leaves. These are the kind of cabbage you want to get when you're making stuffed cabbage. You know, I've got a video about making stuffed cabbage or halloupsi, and these are just the perfect leaves for that. But since it's just me, this is enough. A little, I mean, it's probably, you know, baseball size, but that's all right. And that cabbage, the cabbage was, it was $1.28. And then I got a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes for $3.49. I already have probably 5 pounds of potatoes, and I'm going to cook those first. I'll make like potato soup or put some in my kielbasa or whatever. And I'll bake off a lot of them. That way I can have them for breakfast, you know. Bake up a bunch of russet potatoes and then keep them in the refrigerator. And then the next morning get up and grate them and make hash browns. Then I got some broccoli, $1.87. I got 2 bunches of collard greens. Let's see, how much were the collard greens? Bananas, broccoli. So, okay, they were $2.98. All right, and I got grapes for $5.50. There's, how much is this? At least a pound, I guess. That's my little sweet treat every day. I got celery, and the celery was $1.69. Bought a big container of baby spinach. It was $5.99. I like that for breakfast. Mix it with my eggs, or put it in my soup, or just cook it as a side dish. And then I got, let's see, how many pounds are these carrots? A 5-pound bag of carrots. Now I'm wanting to make a carrot soup. My YouTube friend Patty at Life with Patty made a carrot soup, and I'm wanting to make that. It sounds really good. So I got extra carrots. You know, carrots keep in the refrigerator for a long time. Let's see. Okay, that's all my produce. I'll go ahead and put that up. Then I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to put my popcorn in this jar. And this funnel right here has sentimental value. I can make sentimental value out of anything. But this is what I used. It had a little filter thing on it and a little funnel. And that's what I used to filter my goat milk when we had goats. I would milk goats twice a day. And that's the only thing I have left. And my memories, of course. All right. Now I got some more lunch sacks. They were $2.79 for 100 bags. And these are what I use to pop my popcorn in. I put it in the microwave. I put it on popcorn, let it pop. And I don't put salt or butter or anything like that on there. Sometimes I'll put nutritional yeast. But it really doesn't stick because there's not any kind of oil or butter on the popcorn. And the last thing is the toilet paper. It's $3.79 for 4 rolls. Oh, and my Pepsi. I get the store brand. It was $13.99. Now the last time I bought the Pepsi, or the store brand, was in December. I opened it on December 20th, and today is the 17th, so it's lasted me almost 2 months. There's 50 in there, and so for me, and I still have some in there, so that means that I'm not having to take a Pepsi every night. I'm able to skip some nights. But that's why I'm careful with what I eat. Y'all think I eat healthy. Well, maybe I do, but it's out of necessity, so my stomach doesn't bother me or get indigestion and heartburn and all that. I'd rather just eat rice all day than to have indigestion or heartburn. I just can't stand it. So that's my grocery haul. And let's see, what did the grand total was $124.34, and $8 was tax. So I spent, it was about $117 or something like that. I had to actually look to see what is the tax here in the county that I live. It's around 6.75 for groceries. Other items, it's higher, like 9.75 or something. But anyway, that's my grocery haul. Y'all have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good day, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye, y'all.